by Matt Stevens, Thomas Fuller, and Caitlin Dickerson. An unauthorized Mexican immigrant was acquitted of murder and manslaughter charges Thursday in the killing of Catherine Steinle, whose death while out walking on a San Francisco pier became a touchstone in the national debate over immigration fueled by Donald Trump. The man, Jose Ines Garcia Zarate, 45, who was also found not guilty of assault with a firearm, was convicted only of being a felon in possession of a firearm after a trial that lasted more than 5 weeks. His sentence could range from 16 months to 3 years. Garcia Zarate has already spent more than 2 years in county jail awaiting trial. A sentencing date had not yet been set. Steinle's death in July 2015 fed into a fierce debate over whether immigrants without legal status Garcia Zarate had been deported 5 times should be dealt with more aggressively, and over the role local law enforcement should play. For anyone that would question the outcome in this case, this jury was deliberating for 6 days, Jeff Adachi, the San Francisco public defender, said after the verdict. There was a tremendous amount of misinformation that was spread about this case from day one. You had then candidate Trump espousing that this was an intentional shooting. In a telephone interview, Alex Bastian, an assistant district attorney in the office of the San Francisco district attorney, George Gaskin, said the verdict was not the one we had hoped for. Both the prosecution and defense worked very hard in litigating this case, he said. At the end of the day, however, it is up to the jury to determine what they believe is an appropriate verdict. They came back the way they did and we will respect the jury's decision. After the verdict was read, the victim's father, Jim Steinle, told the San Francisco Chronicle, "We're just shocked, saddened and shocked. There's no other way you can coin it," he said. Justice was rendered, but it was not served. Trump invoked Catherine Steinle's killing as he campaigned for president and tried to rally national support for his hardline immigration agenda, which ultimately helped to catapult him into office. On Thursday night, Trump wrote on Twitter, "A disgraceful verdict in the Kate Steinle case. No wonder the people of our country are so angry with illegal immigration." In a statement, a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement official said that after the conclusion of the case, the agency would work to take custody of Mr. Garcia Zarate and ultimately remove him from the country. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, a longtime hardliner on immigration enforcement who has threatened to strip federal funds from cities like San Francisco because of sanctuary policies, responded to the verdict in a statement. San Francisco's decision to protect criminal aliens led to the preventable and heartbreaking death of Kate Steinle, he said. The Department of Justice will continue to ensure that all jurisdictions place the safety and security of their communities above the convenience of criminal aliens. I urge the leaders of the nation's communities to reflect on the outcome of this case and consider carefully the harm they are doing to their citizens by refusing to cooperate with federal law enforcement officers.